The morning light seems to reach further into Emmy's room than it does into mine. This results in my waking up early than I would have if I had gone back to my room last night, as had previously been our routine. I did not realize it until this morning, but this is the first time we've actually spent the night together. A small movement from my partner's still slumbering form causes me to look to the side. Hair splayed. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that word in a while. Hair splayed across her face. Um, Emmy continues to sleep peacefully, curled up next to me. Aww. It's slightly weird seeing her without her trademark twin tails, but it's also a look I could get used to. The small side of the beds have necessitates. There we go. Necessitates. I need to grammar better. Necessitates her curls up, but I'm pretty sure she would have done so anyway. The covers are nearly over her head, and I smile as an errant strand of hair causes her nose to twitch slightly. Unable to help myself, I draw her a little closer, a move which she seems to think is a good idea. Her steady breath raises a trail of goosebumps on my chest, but I don't mind. I am no longer tired, but I do not feel a need to move from my current position. Emmy's warm body is repose against mine is far too comfortable to move. I gaze up at the ceiling and consider how it is that we got to this point. We've been close for a while, but not this close. It seems like only yesterday that she ran into me in the hallway and after apologizing decided to take an interest in my well-being. That grew into something else which I, at least, was not expecting. One thing is for certain. Having found Emmy, I will try as hard as I can not to lose her. My morning musing is interrupted by further movement from Emmy. Her eyes flutter open and she seems briefly confused by my presence in her bed as well as her current state of dress, which is non-existent. Then she smiles happily and sits up, her face looking down at me.
Good morning, Hisao.
Yeah, my voice. Oh man. Hi, sleep well?
Yeah, I did. Exhausting day yesterday, you know.
I think back over yesterday's trip to the graveyard. Yeah, glad to hear you slept well.
How'd you sleep?
Well enough, although you kept hogging the covers. This earns me a shove and a stuck-out tongue. I chuckle, and Emmy giggles a little, and we fall quiet for a while. I soak up the feeling of how right it all seems, waking up with Emmy by me, crammed into a bed made for one person. It's something I could get used to.
Hey, Hisao. Thanks for sticking around.
No problem. Saved me the walk back anyway, right? This draws another giggle, but then Emmy's expression turns serious again.
No, really. I kept trying to push you away because I thought that was the right thing to do, and you stuck around through it all. I haven't made any of this easy for you, but you stuck it out anyway. So really, I mean it. Thank you.
She punctuates this by giving me a kiss, pulling back and looking at me with an expression of affection. I reach up and ruffle her hair, smiling all the way. I'm stupidly lucky, I think. I have come through everything after my heart attack, and to somehow have found this girl is nothing short of a miracle. You're welcome, Emmy. I couldn't bear the thought of giving you up. I'll even continue to stick around if you want.
I'd like that.
Is that... Yeah, that's a little bit of censorship I'm gonna do. That settles it then. I don't know how long my heart will keep working. I don't even really know what I'll do after this year is over, apart from going to university. As long as Emmy's around, I think I'll be okay. I managed to help her, and she's managed to help me. If we keep doing that, we'll be okay. I think.
So, Hisao.
Hmm?
What do you want to do today?
Oh, so is that the ending? Woo! Finally beat the game! Woo! Wow, this one's gonna be short. This episode's gonna be short. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, this game was really different. Like, I don't remember, was it 4chan or was it? Yeah, I believe it was 4chan. There was a group of people that were on 4chan. That's why all these names are not like actual names. This, for a game like this that wasn't made like in a professional environment, this was made by multiple people across, I think it was 4chan. If you guys could tell me, I looked it up, but I can't put it onto the top of my head. So, not many people. But in all honesty, what they put together was really great, and I really liked this game. So, yeah, there wasn't that many people that worked on this game, but it's still beautiful. So yeah, that was apparently the ending of Katawa Shoujo. I'm not sure if that was the best ending. I think it might have been, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sorry for this being a really short video, guys. I expected there to be a little bit more, and that's why the way I recorded this is actually I record it in 1 hour segments and cut it up into 20 minutes each, because 1 hour is easy to record for as long as no one's here and all that. And I purposely make it so I don't say goodbye every single one, so that it seems like it flows, unless I really need to go or something, or it's something like, okay, I'm done for today, that's it, and all that. So yeah, I had fun. I really did. And I'm finally done with this, which is the hilarious how I'm finally done. Man, this was first Psychonauts and now this. This was a really, really long playthrough for a game. Like, seriously, Psychonauts got 12, but that game was like, a few of them I had an hour long for each one, and so if I cut that up, I'd probably be around 30 parts for that as well, but I decided to put it 30 to an hour long, so each level is which. But for this one, I decided to cut it up in specific places. So, yeah, this Katawa Shoujo, which translates to disabled girls, I believe. That's what, disability girls. Yeah. That was I believe the good ending for Emmy. And I have to say, I really enjoyed it. I originally wanted to go with Hanako, and I'm probably going to be playing this game again to see if I can get the Hanako ending, but I will not be recording that because I want to move on to another game. And I made this a joke with my friends originally that if they send me dating sims games or something like this over Steam and they send it to me, that I would play it after Katawa Shoujo was done. And that was a joke. That was really a joke. But then Drummy from Bro Nerds and Gamers and Gogeta, who is a friend of mine you've seen me collab with, they both were like, hey, you know that time when you said that you were going to play some more of these games? I'm like, yeah, I was just... And then they just shoved games at me. You're going to play these. You're going to play this and you're going to like them. So, yeah, it turns out the next game I'm going to be playing, much to my dismay, is a game that Grant got me. Get ready for Sakura Spirit. Yes, that game. Sakura Spirit. You're going to enjoy it. You are. I dare you to enjoy this. Because I'm going to be the most feeling awkward I've ever felt while reading this thing. Plus, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to record it while I'm talking with somebody else. I'm going to be like having a guest listen to what I'm reading. Or I'll do some myself. The first video is going to be by myself, and I'm going to see if the next video I can bring over some people. I'm going to do what I did with Katawa Shoujo. I'm going to record for an hour and then cut it up. So basically the first 3 videos is going to be myself, and then maybe afterwards more people will come. But for right now, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, other internet, for supporting me through this series, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!